Hi guys! So along with my series of preserving food that I rescued from the dumpster, I want to add cabbage because I have found about 6 heads of cabbage in the last week. And of course they've thrown it out because it's starting to get spots on the outside of the cabbage. And that's fine because cabbage, like onions, has layers. And so just peel those outer leaves off. And then, of course, the inside of the cabbage is just fine. So here I've just kind of sliced it up. And I can use that fresh. I like to use cabbage as a replacement for lettuce, especially in my Mexican-themed foods. I like it in burritos or tacos or even on top of tostadas instead of lettuce. And the reason I do that is because it holds together so much better than a lettuce that would wilt against the hot beans or meat or whatever else that you use. So keep that in mind for using fresh. And then I'm using my Instant Pot to preserve these. I'm going to freeze them. So this is actually 2 heads of cabbage. I've got 1 head already in there, and then I'm putting the other head in that I've sliced up down here, and I'm going to steam them in this Instant Pot, and I'm actually gonna set the timer to 0, and that means that I want it to not wilt. Okay, setting it at 0, it just barely kind of blanches it, and that would be the setting that I use when I do broccoli as well, or even cauliflower. If I want my cauliflower to hold its shape and not turn to mush, you set your Instant Pot to 0. And I've got, of course, a cup of water down in the bottom of this. I forgot to tell you that. Always, if you're using the Instant Pot, have water in there. Sorry, my dog's kind of whining. And if you haven't got an Instant Pot, you just want to barely blanch or steam. So you would get boiling water and barely just dip it in and pull it back out, okay? And then you, of course, just put it in your freezer bags and put it in the freezer. Be sure that they are a good thick bag, that you're not getting something thin and flimsy. You want your food to be preserved. That's the whole reason for pulling it out of the dumpster, is so that you can salvage it and use it. And if you've got a large amount like I do, yeah, you need a way to freeze it or can it or use it up quickly. Okay, so this is my way. I had about 6 heads. I gave 2 away. My friend couldn't take any more than 2. She just doesn't eat that much. I've got a family of 4. We are vegan, and so we eat a lot of cabbage, potatoes, onions, things like that. So when I see them in the dumpsters, I grab all that I can, and then I just preserve them like I am by putting them in my freezer. Okay, so all I do is hit, if you have the Instant Pot, hit steam and then go to 0. And what it does is it comes to pressure and basically shuts back off. So your only cook time is that coming up to pressure. And then you want to do quick release to get that out and open it up, pull it out quickly, okay? So that it doesn't go too wilted. All right, and if you're doing it on the stove, just boil your water, plop it in, like 30 seconds, 1 minute, pull it back out, pull it in a colander, and rinse it with cool water so that it stops that cooking process, and then put it in your freezer bags. And I hope that these tips are helping you. If they are, please, I'm a brand new channel, just give me a like, give me a share to any like-minded friends, and ignore my whiny dog in the background, and please do subscribe. Have a good day.